If you like the idea of having a Swiss girl, you can come to these places and give it a try. I don't know how wise it is. Since I'm with family, you might end up looking bad. And above all, not speaking German, which is indeed very, very difficult. But you have to like the fact that they have a somewhat German face, indeed a little bit more. Christmas decorations, extremely expensive buildings, multimillionaires, and Christmas markets. If it's close to Christmas, we can hear Michael Bublé already singing "Behind the Ear That Sucks." Sincerely indeed, hello God. It's actually indeed truly beautiful, but since my family became just me, my cousin, and a few others, I'm not enjoying it as much as I used to. So if you're very young, you're kids. Enjoy it even with endless dinners, with endless lunches with the drunk uncle who asks you where his girlfriend is when he grows up. Trust him, he'll want it back. But it's not the time to be sad. It's time to show you the Christmas markets. German Switzerland. I'll take you with me and show you some prices. Even though it's cooler in the evening, definitely because there are the lights, but it's really too cold. So you get to see them during the day. I'll show you what the view is like at night with the markets and the lights. Why not? I'm already here, even though the video is already made. I'll show you anyway. Here we go. Are you ready? We're going out to Central Square with mega cool lights. Look at this stuff. For me, it's spectacular. This castle is beautiful. Mega lights, mega market. Cool, really cool. Let's make our way through the crowd and start from a bit of a peripheral area because I'm almost sure it's going to be super mega packed. Well, I've definitely seen a few things already. I was expecting them to be a bit more substantial, but they're still cool. Beautiful decor. Beautiful. Let's move on. We're going to the food area, so I'll show you some prices for the food as well. There are really a lot of people selling honey. They're selling Christmas decorations. I don't know if you can see them because I'm in cinema mode. Here we go. I've switched to normal video mode so I can capture a few more things and various other things. But seriously, guys, it's just too crowded. I mean, there's just way too many people. Maybe I chose the worst time to come here. Over there, they sell a wide selection of craft beers, and here they make freshly made fries. A cone of fries like this costs between 6 to 8 francs, depending on what you get. I wouldn't know how much they sell them for in Italy at the markets, but I think you won't find them for less than 5. Anyway, write it down here in the comments. Here we are now in the central square of the historic center of Repressvigliona, where there's the castle library, which should be this one, which is Rat House, isn't it? The House of the Rats. It seems to me, but the library should be, maybe I'm just talking nonsense. Germans, correct me down below, thanks. Crafts. The more you have, the more you add, and especially really cool stuff. These are Christmas decorations, handmade. No, probably not, but they are really very beautiful. Guys, instead they sell jams, homemade, and cookies of all kinds, cheeses, etc., and bakery. To understand the box of those cookies, it's 300 grams. It's 12 francs. As I was saying, we are right in the central square. There is the mega castle of Repressvigliona, and here they've set up a huge market that stretches from here all the way across the square. We came from over there to the lake, and it practically goes all around the lake. Here they're selling some strange angels made with sticks, various things. And over here, chocolates, all sorts of stuff, wooden nativity scenes, really cute. It's disappointing me a bit. Maybe I expected more here. They sell it. Salmon, the packaged one. I don't know if they make it or buy and resell it. And here we practically arrive at the castle fountain with the staircase, by the way, on this stuff. I'll probably make a video about it, or I've already done it. I can't remember right now. In case you just find it on the channel when I simply take a bike ride here to Rapperswil and really nothing beyond that, actually. I don't see any other interesting things. Let's say they sell canned products and goods and other items. Guys, it's a classic market, similar to those you can find in Italy. Apart from the fact that here they look at you very badly if you don't speak German, but you speak Italian. See how cool it is. These trees are really very beautiful. It's absolutely nice too, the idea and the fact that here people buy these kinds of things like little sheep and so on. In Italy, I don't think anyone would care about them much. Here there are terracotta items, possibly handmade, artisanal, cute and charming, well, such as, and delightful, and this is a small bar. Yes, this is a small bar they set up here in the center. Now let's go to the food section. In the lake area, let's take a quick look. I'll show you some prices, and especially what do they do at the markets. Germans, what are they buying here? The elves, garden gloves, very creepy stuff. Well, people are buying them. It's clear they like them. Socks and underwear, right? Because if you don't know what to give for Christmas, you'll find it here. So guys, I have a blatant hatred for those who give socks and underwear for Christmas. Give them as gifts, but not for Christmas. There, what are they doing? Powdered sugar, probably. Yes, it's powdered sugar, I think. How strange though, it's more colorful than the others. And we officially enter the food area. Look at this awesome tree. Down there is the whole lake area. And here they're starting to make hamburgers. Raclette, which is melted cheese, the kind you put on potatoes. What they eat, cheese they produce themselves. Here instead they are making a lot of grill stuff, which are giant arrosticini, probably look beautiful. They really invite you in. And these are the prices. Look, I'm not saying them out loud because otherwise it looks a bit bad. I don't even know if I can film. Actually, yes, we're in a public square. Believe me, the price difference is down in the comments. Because I remember I went to a market, I mean, to give you an idea, there are the drinks, red wine, soda, etc., etc. I went to a market in Italy, and international market, guys, I don't really see these big differences. Maybe it was like €2 cheaper there, probably, but nothing more. And for being in Italy, I mean, guys, it's quite absolutely very expensive. Here, for example, they make fresh pasta on the spot with Prosecco for €6, while fresh pasta goes from 12 to 14 francs. Here, producing cured meats. All their products come with Tyrolean music, like in style, Tyrolean. Guys, people really do buy. I mean, it's truly a tradition. On the other hand, when I go to various markets in Italy, I notice that people don't really pay much attention to them. I mean, it's hard for someone to actually go and buy them. Cured meats at a fair, maybe an old person buys it, but usually the prices compared to buying it elsewhere are really outrageous and absurd. Here, apparently, it's not really like that. I don't know. Socks, strange winter ones. Other underwear, other stuff to give to those who really annoy you at Christmas. Then going this way, we find keychains, Swiss ones, leather bags. Handmade, unsure. Here we have leather goods, really beautiful, really, really beautiful. Look at the stuff. It also seems very soft. Right now I won't touch it because they just asked me what I was filming for. I said I'm a YouTuber, I make videos in many quotes. Then they told me I could go ahead, but they are very, very suspicious. I don't understand why. I mean, it's just a video. And beyond that, they told me all handmade. I mean, that quality you see, which looks like something made by a machine, is actually all made by hand. Look, cool stuff. These candle vases. They also make wine here, hot wine. It's 100 ml, about 5 francs. Then you can also get half a liter, which is 25 francs. Look here, instead there are, Italian, so we have arancini, or arancine depending on where you're from. And the fresh pasta. These are giant tortelloni, guys, really cool. Look at this stuff. The light is a bit off, but now something is happening. A mess, various cured meats. There's nothing to be done. Guys, Italian production is doing really well, especially abroad. There you go, it's fluttering. Let's move on. You basically, take this huge, expansive walk along the lakeside. And do you see these small, charming markets here? Very traditional stuff from all around the world. They sell hats and scarves and other items. Really, really very nice. And here is the Restaurant Boulevard, which they're actually renovating to create 2 more really cool restaurants. I came here to take a look and had an interview. It's a really cool project. I don't know if I'll get to work there. We'll find out in the future. Here they make something really cool. These are those fries that they make for you on the spot. They fry them right then and there and put whatever you want on top. Look at stuff. It's a bagged chip. Let's say it's made on the spot, so you may like it or not. Well, it depends if you're a fan of fries. They're definitely very greasy, and there's quite a line, so there are fans for sure. And now we're getting there. Let's say the main part is this huge walkway, and around it there's water with all kinds of food, even gloves. Nice, yes, very nice. I have to say they're nice. Here, of course, they make wine. Those are the prices. Look at them. And here there's a little carousel, a really cool little ride for kids that is indeed quite enjoyable. So that was where we were before. Let's go this way and see what's there. Maybe I'll show you not everything, but just the most interesting things. It's really cool to put them on top. The lake ends here. Let's go back. And here's something I saw where they made a little bonfire where people can warm up. But if we can manage to get through, the Lord has all the time to spare. Oh, lucky him, there's this little bonfire where you can sit, eat, and warm up, which is really cool. All right, it goes without saying that churros are pretty much everywhere. There's also a regular line. So they make them for you in a moment, they decorate them, they make the cream, and they sell you the churro. Here they sell nuts, hazelnuts, limoncello, and wines. Here they act little pizzas and the prices. They look good, they're like little focaccias, but savory. Look how beautiful they are. Here they have jewelry. Well, you know, there's a bit of a mix between food and craftsmanship, perhaps, let's say. Cute, really very, very cute. Okay, let's move on. Then we'll get to that pub and head back so I can show you what else is around. In the meantime, between one stall and another, there are these spectacular views of the lake. It's cool to see that people are having fun around here too, and it's not just work and bored people, as they say, even though in many cases, unfortunately, it is. So there are also these little things, these little events. In fact, there are quite a few free ones that allow you to take a break just for a moment. And that's a nice thing. Short. Here they make kebabs. It's never a bad time for a good kebab, honestly speaking. Okay, aside from the stones, rocks, decorated stones here, it's a whole strange dangling thing that makes bresaola and salumi what it is. Just a moment. These are amazing and delicious chocolate tools, so you buy them and then you eat them. They are really shaped like instruments. They are really beautiful chocolate candles of all colors. And between one glimpse and another, there are also all these really beautiful handmade wooden things. Look at this stuff. Look how funny these are. How absolutely cute. I don't know who to give them to, but they are really cute. Look at these beautiful things. If you think about coming here to make a few videos, they can be a bit annoying. I understand. But once you tell them that these are informational videos, that other people can see them in case, maybe come here next year to buy something. In that case, because with 3,500 followers, I don't think you're coming here to buy anything. Also because there are much nicer markets all over Switzerland, thinking about Zurich in Lucerne. But then they just calm down and actually say, go ahead, thank you, and so on. Let's say they're just a little bit defensive. I don't know why. Probably past stories with people who were annoying. I don't know though. A bit strange. There's a weird vibe. It's probably not very normal for someone to talk to themselves, let's say in the middle of the market, explaining various things. Yeah, in fact, everyone is watching you. Yeah, but then again, someone has to do it. They're not very used to YouTubers here, and so on here, guys. There's a huge wooden nativity scene that's super, super cool, all decorated and more or less. Let's say we've kind of finished. If you like the idea of having a Swiss girlfriend, you can come to these places, trying it. I don't know how worthwhile it is since you're with family. You might also make a bad impression, especially if you don't speak. German is very, very difficult. It must be that they have a somewhat German-like face. It has to be, perhaps indeed, let us say, certainly to your liking. Of course, you also have to appeal to them. We've arrived at the initial carousel actually, because in the basin it starts from here. There's the ticket booth over there. You can buy various things, including the bets for the carousel, and this is the whole square itself. Let's say, as far as I'm concerned, I've done my part. I won't buy anything. I don't feel like wasting money. Today is also a very, very boring day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and activate the little bell, because most of you bastards watching these videos aren't subscribed to the channel. Here from Rapperswil in Switzerland, that's all, and we'll see you next time.